Messages for sir. My Wi-Fi died. I had. Yeah, so my Wi-Fi disappeared. I'm back now. I switched to the other network that we have in the apartment. Don't know what that was about. Do I have you all still? There we go. All right. Did it send these messages? I don't even know if it did. Yeah, I disappeared for a definite while. Because yeah, I had to fix my Wi-Fi card, and then I had to figure out why my Wi-Fi network was disappeared and switched to the other network. That was weird. That was weird and unexpected. I definitely need to figure that out if I'm going to keep streaming. Because yeah, that's not good for the stream. It's not good for the stream at all. And there goes my my beautiful uptime. I had, you know, a solid, really good uptime. It's now back down to just a minute of uptime. Also, this is not connecting to chat properly. Let's refresh this page. Buffers a bit, but seems overall okay. Okay, let's hope that it continues to hold. It seems to be doing fine, and speeds should be the same. Let me repop out chat. Okay, type some messages. Let me see what you got for me. Because a second ago, chat was not doing its stuff properly. Blah blah. There it is. Perfect. All right, it is loading correctly now. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, well, welcome back. Welcome back to my nice stream that's going on. Varl and Fire don't get along, so to resume where we left off, I'm asking her about her fire arrows. If it went down before I started that, that's all you've missed. All you've missed is her saying that no, she doesn't talk, and yes, she did say it, and then now I'm asking her about her fire arrows. She pulls out an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist that you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. Wow. All right. Nice. You're Luden's bodyguard? No, he's mine. You're his personal guard, though, yeah? Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. All right. Until next time, Yrsa. Hakun? I'd recommend it. It's a pretty good game. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's probably what I'm going to be doing next Saturday as well. This will probably be a 2-Saturday affair. Yeah. If not 3. We'll see. I bet 2 though. I bet 2 I can knock my way through it. Let's see. I don't feel like doing any training things. I feel so my morale is great. We have plenty of supplies, so we're going to rest one day to make sure morale stays great. And let's go ahead and leave. You overhear a conversation while marching. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakun. Says one, apparently he doesn't realize when you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Patiently waiting for the second one if ever it sees the light of day. Yeah. Yeah. The second one got a release date, didn't it? Didn't it? I thought it did. If I go... Where would it be? It would be here. Banner Saga 2. You guys can't see this because I'm off thing. Release date. It won't be released in 2015 as expected. Oh, wow. So does it have an actual release date? Nope. Nope. Wow, that's so sad. Development is progressing nicely, but... Okay, sequel should arrive first quarter 2016. That's soon. That's soon. That is not too far away. We are in the first quarter of 2016, actually. But they haven't released a specific release date, so that still makes it questionable. I'm just going to make my presence known and then walk on. Not sure Wagner would be happy to hear that. You growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Yeah, that's the way to be a good leader. Show that you're there, but you can't be threatened by every single thing everyone says. Small gathering of tents. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, leaving an offering to Dengler. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed, thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure the way to Strand is clear and send them off. Let's ask if they have anything to trade. Not much. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You have to deal with those Dredge? You nod. We could part with some supplies if you need them. We'll take them. How much? I'll give them freely. Clearing the road is more than I could ask. Steam just says winter. No, it seems like the official thing is first quarter this year, so let's hope that that holds. Let's hope that holds. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and then they continue onwards. Alright, so we go up to... We got a tiny bit of supplies. We got 4 extra days. 4 extra days is something, though. 4 extra days is going from normal to great morale, actually. So, I'll take it. Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vitterfell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plotted to them, but we saw them first. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakan? Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War! When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties, or you can take burden on yourself with a harder battle to save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. We've got to be 516 of them, and we have 466 Varl, which is really what counts, and then 185 fighters. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. So we could press our advantage. Oversee, retreat, hold them off, formations, charge. I think it lets me read about things if I click. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of the battle, where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Our next option is formations. Comparing weaknesses and strength, taking into account the terrain, the morale, and look of the enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Okay. Hold them off is making a wall and skirting the battlefield, buying enough time to help the weak and wounded. No, that's not the play here for sure. We definitely don't want to retreat, and oversee is I think I go in... If I keep my weapon sheathed and I can give orders from afar with a clear head. I think this is the one time I should lead the charge. This feels like a time when leading the charge will do the best. And I feel pretty strong, especially after that last fight where I got pretty much everything I wanted. Everything went perfectly for me, so I'm going to go with that. And now I have more people fighting with me than I did then. So, Mogr first. I think we even want Ursa before Luden. That's a hard choice to make, though. And Aeric actually should be last. Yeah, I think Ursa before Luden, because we don't want her, or Irsa before Luden, because we don't want her jumping out in front of things ever, and we want Luden kind of taking advantage of where things are all set after a bunch of stuff has happened. I think this is the best way to set it up. So, in we go. Hakun, Mogr, Luden, Irsa, Gunnulf, and no, that's all of them. It's only and Eric. Eric, I forgot. This is an interesting setup we have. I could corner this guy and just wreck him right off just to have one less. That seems pretty reasonable. Because what, he's got 8 armor and I've got 15, so that's 5. Oh no, that's 7 of it. And then this is, oh, this 15 is the other, like, easy peasy, easy peasy. 8 minutes, nope, so that doesn't work out. We need 11. So him with 1 exertion would do it, actually. But I think we want him still up at the front lines. 6 would never do it. 10 would, though. Okay, yeah, actually, so this is perfect. We want Gunnulf here just to take him out, and then we get just Luden. And Luden gets the other one, the other hit. So these two get their hits not for a while. Oh, so we don't know where he will go. We don't know how early in the rotation he will be. So if we want to take him out, it has to be these two right off the bat. If we bash him for 3, we can just kill him. So that's a strategy. Okay. Corner the large one in the corner, you think, instead? So what, we could go like this and like this, and that pulls a large one. That's actually a really great idea, because then we can bash him for 3 immediately. We can smack him for 8. Is that what that ended up being? Because 15 minus the 7? Yeah, 8 smack. That's fantastic. Then we can try to finish him off with Luden. Because 10, so that would be another 3. So no, that wouldn't actually finish him off, but it would come close. And also having Luden this close is dangerous in general. Yeah. It's very risky to be that close to him. So like having Hakan right here. Oops, nope. Moved the wrong one. Having Hakan right here, just to finish the job, so our first 3 swings are like that. We'll probably move him over like this to open the space for... Or not Hakan, this is Gunnulf. Have it open the space for Gunnulf to come through. And it's Hakun, not Hakan. It's going to take me a while to do that, just because I've read it as Hakan for so long. Irsa getting the last hit there is actually also not bad. So, yeah, the only reason we have Hakan here... Or not Hakan, Gunnulf. The only reason we have Gunnulf here is to block his movement if he happens to be moving earlier. So we're definitely moving him over like this and getting a smack. Actually, we are going to have to hit with him too, aren't we? To get another 7. So we'll get 7 and 7 and then 1. Alright. And in fact, I think I want... Oops. Gunnulf able to get out into the front lines faster. This is a worrying place to have all of these guys, though. We want to move them back into the corner kind of ASAP. Alright, I think this is good. So, immediately, smash for 4. No, I think we actually only want to smash for 3, because then we do 7. Or no, we do 8 and 8. So, she's not going to help at all. That's fine, though. 8 and 8, and then these guys can get set doing stuff elsewhere. She can rain fire arrows, maybe. But yeah, we only need to bash for 3 for sure. Oh, cool. He did end up moving immediately. Holy cow! Right, he has 15 strength. That was just not the way I should have set that up. I should have immediately like hit him, but I didn't have the strength to. So now 9 over 7. At least I do some damage to him. But now it would have been better if I bashed him for a little bit extra. Mistakes were made. 8, 9. So, okay, at least he's crippled. Oh, I forgot to move. I forgot to move. I meant to move before swinging. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, she can't ever actually get it. We're going to get her to move. Oh, wait, let's see. How far can her fire arrows go? Slag and Burn can go this far. It's a 5-tile area, leaving 2 coals. See, I'm moving her here, and Slag and Burning this would be a good idea. So let's move here. And Slag and Burn. Oh, what? It doesn't quite reach? Oh, no, it's this. It's this space that we can get to. And I think I'm going to. It's not fantastic, but at least it's something. Hopefully the coals end up somewhere good. Okay, the coals are kind of good. Let's give Luden the kill. Knockback and meat leads for 1. No, we don't need that. We just need to hit for 3. There we go. Okay. All is good. Eric could come up and grab an attack on that guy, and there's not going to be anyone moving close for a while. It's these 2 very far ones that move next, and then this guy. So we get to move Moger and Hakan up. So I think bringing Eric up here is not a terrible idea in this one instance, because we can get Moger right here, and then bring Hakun up this way.